What is going on, everybody? From Pennsylvania up here, right by Lock Haven, at good old First Quality. Just wanted to step in here and say hi to you guys. I've been gone for a while. Went on vacation, did all that good stuff. So I wanted to talk to you guys about trucks tonight. Where are you from, Mark? I don't know, Austin. I'm from California, Arizona, and now Greenville, South Carolina, but maybe you're talking to somebody else. I don't know. What's going on, Arlid? Arlid. Hanging out here in Pennsylvania. Beautiful up here. It's like 78 degrees, a little bit warm. I'm in the shade. I want to talk about trucks for all you guys that are trying to buy. What's up, Asmir? How you doing? Buy trucks out there. I know there's just a lot of knowledge that people, hey, dude, what's going on? A lot of knowledge that I guess I could pass to you guys. Buying 2 trucks now. Wes, what's going on? It is nice. Keeping up with the Joneses. What's going on? In PA, I'm right by Lock Haven. New York, what's up, Todd? What's up, LZ? So I just guess talk about stuff with the freight market, talk about buying a truck. I guess it's a topic that you can just exasperate forever, because a lot of people get bad information and they think it's a good price, saving 10 grand, but you might get the heck of a wrong truck. Carrollton, Georgia, what's going on, Buffy? We are up here in Pennsylvania. Reese, I'm doing good. What's up, Jay? Motorcycle Madness, Scotland, what's going on? Long Island, Jason. Yemisi. Oh, T-Dub just texted me, she's cooking. Rogue Knight, what's going on, brother? How's Arizona, man? It's probably hotter than up here. We got the mountains behind us. It is pretty out here. Michigan, what's going on, Robert? Great Freight, what's going on, brother? Freddie, come on, 10-4. Tracy, we're doing good. Emailed you about the, I didn't get the email, man. Maybe T-Dubs did. Newman, what's going on? Indianapolis, you got the Indy 500 coming. Used trucks, so check out your local Ryder, R-Y-D-E-R. Check them out. They're a little bit better than Penske. Check out the lease returns, like the medium-sized companies around you. That's where I got my Volvo. It was an old club car. Need to get your email. Great Freight, it's RMT Freight, buddy. RMT Freight at Gmail. Is that Monster 68? Are you junior? T-Dubs is sending out the PS5 if that's you, man. Favorite truck is a T440. There you go. Stone Mountain, what's going on, Bubba? Daytona Beach, what's up, Bruce? But yeah, used trucks. A lot of people might see a Max Force truck and they think, oh, this 10 grand cheaper, it's 15 grand cheaper, but there's a reason it's so cheap. 85 in LA. Oh, you're in LA, there you go, Rogue. It's still hot, but you got a breeze. You out of breath? Yeah, Chris, I just got done working out. Sorry. I did a little set and then I came live. That's why I said I'll start at 6. So my muscles are all jacked up right now, but that's just because we got a little pump. There you go, J Monster. If that's a junior, how you doing, man? Congrats on winning that PS5, dude. And thanks for having all 5 keywords, man. James, Happy New Year. There you go. Middle of the year. PA, what's up, William? Class A permit. You've definitely been motivated. Awesome, Russell. Congrats, man. Talk about you guys all the time. There you go. Great Freight. Tap that like. Thanks a lot, man. 97 in Vegas. Dang, Frank. 59 in Michigan. You guys are still good. Dang, sun's out. There you go. Sun's out, guns out. There you go, Rogue. Yep. Yeah, I'm at the tissue plant. I've never been to this one. It's kind of up here. It's a little bit outside of Lock Haven. It's actually a different city called McElhattan. Sounds like Manhattan, but it's McElhattan. So it's like 5 miles over from Lock Haven. But this place is huge. I came in on that side, and then the yard jockey's like, you're not supposed to come back through here, but just go around the back and come around this side. And we're just delivering some techno melt, which I have no idea what they use that for, but they use that for something in these paper towels. But yeah, any questions you guys got about starting your authority or trucks to buy? Truck paper is a great place to check out, but you have to be quick. Right now, the market's so good that the good trucks are gone. But don't be afraid to pay 5, 10 grand more for the right truck and the right motor. You want to get a Cummins or a Detroit or an old Cat. Those are the only 3 engines you can get. What's up, Mike Caldwell? How you doing, man? Gray out this year. 89 in Texas. Gray graduate this year. Austin West. I don't know if you're typing wrong there, man. I'm doing good, Mike. Buy a cab over. There you go, James. Maybe if you're doing a little local stuff or you want the nostalgia of it, but don't buy a cab over for your first truck if you're just trying to get into trucking. What's going on, William Baldwin? Good price for a first truck. I paid 31, but that was in 2018. Right now, the same truck that I bought is probably 40 to 45. So you're gonna pay 10 grand. What's up, Megan Hopper? How you doing? What's a good first truck? Anything with a Cummins or Detroit. So you're looking at, don't ever buy a PACCAR motor, P-A-C-C-A-R. That's the company that makes Peterbilt and Kenworth. Don't buy those trucks. buy those trucks if they have an old cat or if they have a Cummins. Even the Cummins from like 2012, 2011, 2013, a little iffy. Mine's a 2013, but I rebuilt it, took care of the fuel pump and all that kind of stuff. So 2015 Freightliner with a Detroit, 2015 Volvo with a Cummins. If you're gonna buy a Volvo, you better have a great Volvo mechanic. I wouldn't buy a Volvo with a Volvo motor. They're great, but when they start to have issues, you have less dealer network to work on them, less mechanics to work on them. Every mom and pop shop in America can work on a Cummins. Most of them work on a Detroit. N14, I saw it in there. Oh, you graduate this year. There you go, Austin. You're exercising. Yeah, I just got done working out. So I am winded. I did a good 4 sets and my breath is coming back. N14 is the best motor, the red top motor. It's a great motor. But yeah, I shouldn't have worked out before I went live, my bad. What's up, Brad? How you doing? I'll rest on this little stone right here. Harold, what's going on? PACCAR wants to make me a spokesperson? No, Mike. Cummins, maybe. Definitely Cummins is the motor I know. I don't think it's any better than a Detroit. I just know it, so I know all the components on it. AC, what's going on, Matt? Matt, Mississippi, how you doing, man? Favorite trucking you? Thanks a lot, Joshua. How you doing, buddy? How's Atlanta doing, man? How's Georgia doing? Freightliner all the way. That's it, Ted. Some people are Freightliner guys. Some people are PACCAR guys. It depends on the motor you get. So spend, I wouldn't say more than 50 grand unless you're going to get like a big W9 hood or a 389, 379. If you're going to go that much right off the bat. But what's new with you? What's 8? Keep track of the year. Georgia's good. There you go, Joshua. 11 degrees Celsius in where? In England? Wow, man. How much did you go over? First truck. Keeping up with the Joneses. Your first truck, try not to get over 600, 700,000 miles because 800, 900, you're going to need an in-frame. So my truck went at 828,000 miles. I needed a new in-frame, so Cummins all the way. 2018 that I drive, company truck Governor. There you go, Mike. What motor's in that Kenworth though? Because if it's a fleet truck and it's a PACCAR, you're going to have the people that can take care of it. But if it's your own truck, it's a PACCAR, you're going to have problems, man. You're just going to have a lot of problems. You're going to have problems with all engines, but you're going to have a lot more with the PACCAR. Say what's with you. There you go, Harold. I'm doing good, man. First truck, if money. New truck, yeah, Josh. If you even at a new truck, I wouldn't buy a new truck, man. I would get something with 200, 300, 400,000 miles on it. Ian, thanks a lot, man, for that super chat. Because you're going to depreciate like crazy off a brand new truck. Traffic in West Virginia today. I passed you at the high school. There you go, man. That's awesome, Damon. What high school were you at? Because I was barely in West Virginia for like probably 10 miles. I went up, what is it, 522, I think? 520? What's going on, Julian? Or Julian? There you go, man. So anything you guys got questions in trucks? I mean, it's such a good market, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. Family's doing great, Harold. Today's video, you got a little bit of swim action in it. I'll load it up after I get out of here. We're still red light right now, though. I don't know what that's. Austin, you got to get on your keyboard, man. Your letters are everywhere, buddy. Family's doing great. EPA does suck. That's a big problem. That's why when it started coming out in 2007, it was doing okay. 2010, it started getting bad. 2010 and 11, don't ever buy one of those trucks unless the motor's been all the way redone. And then 11, 12, 13, 14 started getting better, and 15 it started figuring it out. So buy your truck, try to get to 14, 15 or older, or newer, I mean. And a Cummins or Detroit or an old cat, because they don't make cat motors no more. Sweden, what's going on, Glenn? Just want to give you a little bit of knowledge. Like my truck is a very rare Volvo with a Cummins. They don't make many of those. So good insurance company, Tracy. Check out my buddy Barry Downey. Progressive was the only company that really went with me off the bat, but now Barry has different underwriters you can work with. So Barry Downey, look at my older YouTube videos. Yeah, I might flash my lights at you. There you go. I didn't see it, man. Sorry, buddy. I was probably following directions, following my GPS. Shannon, that depends on where you live if you're going to talk about that kind of stuff. A lot of places you can't do that at all. If you're going to run California, you're going to run up in the Northeast, you can't do that kind of stuff. If you get in trouble, the fine could be more than your truck cost. So just be careful of doing that kind of stuff or even talking about it. Go to a company. JR, it does, man, especially right now. A lot of companies are going 60, 70 cents per mile because what's up, brother Adam? How you doing, man? Ocho Rios. The freight's just paying that good, so they can afford to pay their drivers a lot more. So yeah, a company driver can get more. Might call, well, We don't, yeah, there you go. See you, brother. Gotta have a good day. You too, Harold. Have a good one, man. Classes for your CDL next Tuesday, TDI Trucking in Florida. I've never heard of them, man, but if you feel like they're good, stick with them, man. Or do you have a, no, I use GPS on my phone, Jay. And T-Dubs is getting me to try to use the Waze now. She uses Waze all the time. It's pretty cool. Go Sooners. There you go. Yeah, I still got the Volvo, man. I got a K-Dub and a Volvo. My K-Dub still doesn't have seats in it right now. My W900, we're still waiting on suede. And I haven't finished the floors, so we got to get all that done before we can start messing with the motor. I'm going to put all 4 new batteries in it, new alternator on it, just because you don't ever want to have to get jumped somewhere. Some of my videos, Mad Puppy, I put WWE because if you look at some of the top 25 YouTube channels out there, it gives you more views to go to the channel. It gives you a different spectrum. Waze is a very good app. That's right, man. Won't buy a truck unless it's the 379. There you go. That's the way some people are, Joe. Like, I love the Cummins motor, not because it's the best motor, but because I know it. So if you know the motor, you know where every filter is, you know where every component does, that's the one you're going to want to keep buying. Try Hammer, a good truck. There you go, Ted. There's all kinds of stuff out there, man. Waze, prefer Google Maps over, yeah. I just like the Waze. What's up, Armando? Waze because it like tells you different road hazards, tells you police are up ahead, that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. Favorite college team for football? I played at University of Arizona, so that's probably my favorite college team. They did really good for me. It was a great program, great facilities, and it's even better now. So it's definitely my favorite college team. And then Clemson now because we live right next to it, and T-Dubs is a Clemson fan, my wife. So that would have to be it. But check out Truck Paper, guys. Check out, try and get something 500,000 miles, 600,000 miles, high 600s at most. Brad, what's going on? Garmin, Waze. Position did you play? I play tight end, man. Waze is awesome. Use it all the time. There you go. Waze for warnings. I'd say if you keep it open in the background, it'll just alert you. It's all good. There you go, Domain. Where'd you end up? I'm a Georgia fan. Of course you are, Josh. Good old Bulldogs. Where'd you buy the monster truck? Armando, I bought it up in New York, but it was originally built in Houston, Texas. I got the guy's phone number who built it. Cool guy. He still has like a build page up for it. If you look up Big Dreams truck or Big Dreams build page on Facebook, you can see that truck like from when it was stock to where it was now. Ways for my daughters and wife not looking to drive vehicles in the UK. There you go. Armando, office site what? I found it, I think it was on eBay of all things. I looked it up and I was looking for a Ram on every different kind of auto trader and everything. I think it was on eBay. What call? Roll Tide. There you go, Ted. Like my brother. Do you hate? I don't hate any college team. I guess who's ever in a conference, whoever's trying to beat Clemson. 70 cents per mile, Dollar General accounts. See, I'm telling you, it used to be when I was first coming in 2018, they were offering like 28, 27, 29 cents a mile. 35 cents a mile was like good, and now it's 70 cents a mile. Check out It's Loud. There you go. Basing Semi. Yeah, I looked them. I've watched them a couple times. What year is your white pickup truck at home? It's a 2011. You have to get to the lake to even up your tan on your Canon R. Yeah, I got a little. That's definitely the one that hangs on the window right there. Yep. Good observation, Henry. Heck yeah, but yep. Go Lightning. There you go, man. Are we talking NHL there? You unload a truck for Dollar General. Dollar General, I've been there a couple times, but the one up in Jonesboro, we got paid 25 cents a mile. That's what I'm talking about, Ghost Cat. It's come up a long ways. 70 cents a mile. My first company bought me a 22 cents a mile in 1998. Farmer stand, yeah, trucker stand. Your window arm. Have a good day. You too, David. Those programs. Rich Rodriguez made the, yeah, Rich Rod, man. I was there. Dick Tomey was the one who recruited me. That's how old I am. Back in the day when they were number 4 in the nation, they beat Arizona. They beat Nebraska. That was the year I was recruited. So we're still red lights. Oh, good. They haven't touched it yet, but they told me they have a shift change. They already gave me my bills. They said once I'm green, I'm gone. I said, all right, cool, man. We'll get back in the truck, get my APU going. Let's get in here. There we go. All right, so I can get you guys back on the steering wheel here, or on the windshield. We're unloading Techno Melt. I don't know what they use it for. T660 sold tomorrow. There you go. Burning a hole in my pocket. Might have to shop for a new F350 Ram this weekend. There you go, Rogue. Hopefully it's over here in this side of the world. You can come hang out in Greenville. Gino, that's awesome, man. That's what I'm trying to teach people. Trying to tell people how to You got any questions, just email T-Dubs, or I'll try and do these live chats. Ask me what you need to know about. Wild Child, what's going on, James? $1 or $1.10 a mile, that's awesome. And Ted, is that company? Because that's killer for company. There's T-Dubs. What were you cooking, T-Dubs? What did you make? I got Pat McAfee playing right now.
That's why I'm never going to be a GM, Pat, even if it is a one.
Talking about Julio Jones getting traded, all the kind of different football trades going on, and what's his name? Aaron Rodgers, if he's going to get traded. Pottsville, Bethel, PA. Location's a mess, yeah. I think I've actually delivered there one time. Salisbury steak. Oh, is Papa and Gigi coming over? My W9 I paid $55,000 for, and they delivered it to me. WW2 fighters just flew over the house getting ready tomorrow. That's awesome, Henry G. I'm missing out. Save me some, T-Dubs. Come on. Go Steelers. Najee Harris just saw him in the Steelers for $13.1 million guaranteed. He went to the same high school I did out in Northern California. It's kind of cool that share the same locker room that he did. Small high school out there in East Bay of San Francisco. Lower the OBS. Jack Black, I got a what's it called? Why can't I think of it right now? The shackles for the rear leaf springs, I got them. I just haven't put them on yet. I mean, it's an easy impact gun, but I haven't got under there yet. I still haven't put all the bolts in the bed either. There's 4 out of 8 bolts that are in there, so kind of got it running, and I had a bunch of other stuff I have to do, so I got to get back to a good day of the OBS. I have to put the boot back around the shifter, clean up the carpet a little bit, and lower the back. Just the little stuff I got to tighten up on it. Wild Child said it. I'm gone. Antioch is a small town. That's right, Perry. Antioch Panthers, man. Little racetrack behind the football stadium. They were doing like dirt laps when we were playing football sometimes. Shout out, Jesse. What's going on? Villa Lobos. What's that, man? Shout out to you, buddy. No worries, Albiam Yellow. Yeah, hello. Yeah, just trying to talk to you guys about trucks. If you have any questions, if you know anybody's looking for a truck and they just want free mentorship, or shoot me the listing on at Just Truck and Wife, and I'll let you know if it's something you want to buy or not. Because I mean, it's not that hard, but some guys you might see a price and be like, wow, that $29,000 looks great for 500,000 miles, but you got to look at all the factors of that truck. So have an appointment installed since they're hard to find, but you have a Buffy's Davis. I don't know what the appointment means. Think about the morning when you start the vehicle. the OBS isn't too bad. I try to put it in gear quickly and get it lower RPM so it's not too loud, but it's not too bad. It's the exhaust is facing the middle of the street, so it's not facing someone's house, you know. How's the other truck going? The W9, man, the engine I don't know much about because I haven't pushed it. We are going to replace the batteries because they're dead, and when they told me that when I bought it, they just took batteries out of another truck because the batteries that were in them were dead, and so the batteries aren't new. I haven't checked the date on them or anything. I haven't even looked at them. So we're gonna put brand new ones in there. Batteries are only like 85 bucks a piece, so it's good for the peace of mind. Nice rate. There you go. Angry Egg, what's going on, man? APU. Oh yeah, APU. I have an APU running right now. Thing about the APU is up here you don't get the front vent, so like I have this back vent, so I can like get some cool back here. Kind of push it towards me, but it's a little warmer up here. Where are you at today? Today I'm like Lock Haven, PA, just above the 81, Pennsylvania, kind of Pittsburgh, Allentown. I'm like right in the middle. Going to watch the Coke 600 this weekend. There you go. Kyle Busch will finish the back of the field. There you go. You guys are lima beans and Brussels sprouts. Dang it, Barry. Yeah, she's making Salisbury steaks tonight, and I think her dad and Gigi are coming over. Coke 600, I didn't even know that was going on. Can I have a shout out? Austin West? Of course you can, man. Thanks for stopping in here. I'm just trying to give you guys my brain for the 3 years I've been out here. It hasn't been forever, but what I've learned, what I've done to keep this truck, just stay ahead of things. If your starter has any problems at all, just replace it. It's under $300. It's hard to get to, but I dealt with starter problems for 3 or 4 weeks, and it was driving me crazy, and I was getting stuck on the side of the road. Steaks, heck yeah, there you go, Angry. And stuff like that, your starter, your alternator, your AC compressor, those are all under $400 parts. Get them all done, just so you don't have to worry about it ever. Staying cool for your workout. Yeah, I just got done working out, Henry G. And then today's video, if you guys are having any problems ever with your AC being a little bit warmer, or if your condenser inside the cabin is freezing up, their evaporator, sorry, not a condenser, you might be low on Freon. So I showed you guys how to fill that up today. That works for your own car too. 2 hours in a sleeper berth. Does that pause my 14? You got to do a 7-3 there, buddy. The brokers games are crazy. Yeah, Matt, Mississippi. This one right here that we're on, they were offering 25, and I played the game where I said, give me an hour or two, and I'll let you know if I want it. And he called me back and said, hey, man, they'll do 35. And I said, if they'll do 37, I'll take it. And they did it. So 3,700 on 650 miles. Not bad. Hard to find a tractor. APL, was you expensive to install one? Buffy, 10, 12 grand to install one. 8 to 10, 12. So it's way better to find one with one because they're not that much more expensive than the other trucks. So I'll always look on the back of the truck, see if it has that black box with a fan in the middle. Sometimes it's mounted lower, but a lot of them are mounted right in the back middle of the sleeper. So try and get one with an APU. Bought a 2006 Cascadia with the Cummins. There you go, 2350. That's a great truck right there, far out trucking. As long as your fuel pump was done, which I'm sure it's been done. The plungers were ceramic, and they changed them to a, I think it's a, I don't know what's it called. It's a pure metal, but I'm looking for the word of the metal. But it's a lot better than, I don't know why they put a, work that rate. Yeah, that's right. Great Freight, Sage. They needed it moved, man. They were like, can you get it there before 3 o'clock? I'm like, I can get it there probably after I reset before 6 o'clock. They said, just get it there. I said, cool, man. That's a great truck, though, the Freightliner with the Cummins, man. The 2350. Mine's a 2250. Yours is the newer one than that. I should be in a sleeper berth right now after working 95-degree heat today. You should, Michael. With your APU at 65 degrees. Steering wheel has a slight vibration. Normal. Check your tires. Ask me, always check your tires. That could be a huge part of it, man. It could be your kingpin. The kingpin is a huge metal pin that's in the middle of kind of your spindle, which is what your tire mounts to. There's a pin that keeps that, and if that gets a little bit of a play in it, it'll give your tire more of a movement. But you can really check that by having it jacked up and pulling on the tire. It shouldn't have much movement to it, but most of the time it's your tires. So just get your tires balanced. A lot of people don't balance the tires, so go to a place like Southern Tire in down there in Jacksonville, or there's a tire place that I have a video of that I did my steers at right here in Greenville, South Carolina, on the north side of 85, and they have a balancer too. So make sure it's balanced. The vibration is at idle. Then get some Lucas in your system. You might have an injector going out. Might have some dirty filters. So that's more of a Papa just got here, retired. Oh, hey, congrats, Papa, for retiring, man. Congrats, buddy. T-Dub's dad retired today. That's awesome. Last day of work. Congrats for all your hard work and everything you've done, bud. And we will celebrate this Memorial Day with you. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get all the way home tonight. Loading is taking way too long. Dang it, Rogue. Gotta go back to paper logs, buddy. 125 dry, don't care how good your ace is. Perry, yeah, man. Kingpins do suck. They're hard to replace. Definitely take it to a shop. Don't do it yourself. I'm definitely, Marcus, I'll be doing videos of that W9 once we get it out there. Get the seats done, and then I'll go through the engine. Everything I replace in the engine, I'll show you guys. Alternators are super easy. Batteries are super easy. Just make sure you don't shock yourself doing it. All that kind of stuff. And we still have to wire wheel a frame and rattle can it, get it coated good so it doesn't have any more rust on it, and then kind of go through the APU, make sure we trust it. 7.3 or 8.2 is legal. That's right, brother Adam. Rogue's trying to get back home. 2 consecutive hours off duty provided when you had 2 periods of paired. Yep, at least 10 hours. There you go. Congrats, Pop, on retirement. Well, hello. What's up, Zachariah? Loud W9. There you go. What time will the video for today be dropping? Jesse, I got some drone footage in there, and I'm going to try and get back down to 81 because I have about 4 hours now left on my clock. So after that, I'll probably chill in the sleeper, shut it down for the night, and I'll make the video. So it'll be a late drop. I'm sorry. Probably like 8 or 9 at night or later. Doing great, Gene. Hope you are too. T-Dub's dad. Hope you have many years of retirement. There you go. Tell me about the Kenworth. Austin, the Kenworth 2012 with a 2250, just exact same motor as this truck. Has 200 more torque, and I think it's what is it, 1850 torque? Maybe it's the exact same torque as this truck, but it has 550 horsepower. It was 485, but they tuned it up. Long Island traffic does suck, Jerry. I've been up there a couple times. Quick opinion in 23 Cascadia, 188,000 miles, 10 speed for 54. What's the 14.9? What's that? You mean the Cummins is the 15 liter? So it's a 10 speed is a manual so it's a 2013. So it's the same exact engine I have in my truck. 188,000 miles. That's low, man. I would grab that truck, but 54. They're just killing it on these trucks right now. 40 would be like the most I'd spend on that truck, even with the 188,000 miles. It's so old, you have to wonder why it sat so much. What was it used for? That kind of thing, man. But if it really is 198 easy miles on that truck, and it starts right up, and the engine looks all the components look great, man. Maybe 50, 45 I would start at as bargaining. I would try to get 45 or less if that's a true 188,000 miles, man. Happy retirement. There you go. Ashley, thank you so much for sending that stuff to the babies, those cars. That's awesome. They love them. They're playing with them all day when I got home. Yeah, with the APU, I'm doing great too. 530,000 miles. Now trying to get some insurance quote. I give you a guy, Barry, call. He told me when I'm 2 years and he can help. Okay, far out. Yeah, sometimes he can help you under 2 years, but sometimes he can't. So try Progressive. That's pretty much the only company that's going to work with you. That's who worked with me. Mine was 18,500 for the first 2 years, about 1560 a month. And if you pay all in one lump sum, it drastically drops it. So you could pay like 15,000. I could have paid up front, but I broke it up into payments. Camworth's doing great, Nathan. Thank you. Storm's building here in eastern Oklahoma. Uh-oh. Hope you got the bunker, man. Plenty of power. What do you need, bro? Plenty of power to do. What do you need, bro? Steven, that's what it came with, man. 550 horsepower. It'd help on this low because this truck, the Volvo, one thing about the Volvo and the Cummins, it doesn't pull hills that well. The Detroit pulls hills better than the Cummins. They're both reliable. But the Cummins, you're going to be downshifting a couple gears, especially if you're heavy. I was 36,000 pounds, and coming through these hills with PA and coming up Fancy Gap, North Carolina, you're going to be shifting down a little bit. Overpriced, 15K to 20K. Everything is, Gene. It's crazy right now. Trucks, like, if you need to get, you'll make that money back because the market's so great right now, but it's ridiculous. You could buy the same truck in 2018 for $15,000 less. It's crazy. Same thing with trailers. I hope to see you in the blog. There you go, Ashley. Yeah, thank you so much. You might stick around for today's video. You'll see the opening. What's up with shifter position with the Volvos and Kenworth and the automatics? Shifter position, I don't know. Same place, right here next to you. Compound turbos, James. The cats with the bi-turbos. For me, my truck's a VGT. It's a variable geometric timing turbo. Even that I would rather not have. I'd just have a straight turbo. You can do a delete on it, a kit that'll make it a straight bigger turbo, but it's been great to me. Maybe when the turbo goes one day I'll do that, but the compound turbo, that's just 2 turbos instead of 1, so you're gonna get a heck of a lot more power. But what are you really pulling? If you're pulling heavy haul, yeah, but if you're just pulling dry box, man, you don't really need it. But it's nice to have. Why not have more power? I have 18 speed and I like it a lot. There you go. Yeah, my W900 is 18 also. It's nice to have that big old overdrive where you pop it out and put it back in 18th, and it's like a 10th gear in a Escalade. Need a vacation. There you go, Caldwell. We all do, man. Thanks a lot, 777. Barry, work with me on my insurance out of Texas. Yeah, Gino. Just as long as you have your CDL for 2 years, he can help pretty much anybody now. So check him out. 125 Cascadia Cummins, a good truck, 52K with. Where are you finding all these trucks with such low miles? I mean, if that's true low miles is the thing. Get the ECU plugged into. Make sure that the miles are matching with that ECM, electronic control module, the plug port, the OBD port you can plug into. 81 Kenworth K900, there you go, or K100, that's a great cab over. Big cam Cummins, 10-speed, 370, there's a good truck right there. Trailer sales, you can get a good deal. Henry G, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be bringing on a driver, so I don't know if I need 2 trailers. This trailer's been great to me, but I will like to get a newer one probably in like 2 more years. I'll probably keep this one and grab a newer one than this one. Probably get another Great Dane. There's a tank car on the way to the tank. Thanks, Ashley. What's up, Justin? Missed you in Charlotte. Tracy, I'll be back, man. 2017 579, what do you think? It depends on the motor, 777. Depends on the engine, the miles, man. So if you can get something under 50 grand, under 500,000 miles, Cummins, Detroit, I would say go for it. That's what I would do. Take my first CDL skill test in the morning. There you go, Jim. Remember your turns, man. Just be calm. Remember what you remember about your parameters of your truck. What's hard to find around here? That's what I know. Trying to get a good truck, low mileage. The mileage, just try to get around 500,000, because that's when these leased companies start to let them go. 500,000-600,000 miles, because they know the in-frame's coming 700,000-800,000 miles. So if it's been taken care of, they might have done a rear end on it, something. If it was beat up, just look for like gasket around the pumpkins of the rear end. Like mine had brand new gaskets around both my pumpkins, so my rear ends were done. I knew they were, or at least their fluid was changed or something was taken out of the inside of them. Didn't have a service report for it, but I had like a 4-page service report. My truck had a new head 2 years before I got it. Just different stuff that you can pick up, especially if it's coming from Ryder, or like Lone Mountain's a pretty decent place too, but a lot of times they paint the frames and make them look a lot better than they are, put some retreads on them. Same thing with Aero truck sales. But just look for the type of motor. Cummins Power, tuner, ECM, yeah. How do you like the new Max? I love the new Anthems, Mike Caldwell. I don't like that they don't have one little window in the back. I'd like the bigger window, but I like the way they look. The front ends look really good. Actually, today's video will be a little bit later because I haven't even started to edit yet. Got a lot of footage because a little bit of run over from yesterday and today. And I got some drone footage I need to edit. Numbers as well, beware. Yeah, they can change all kinds of stuff. So I'm sitting up in Pennsylvania. Drive 777, I do drive in, man. It's more versatile and you don't got to worry about washouts and you don't have to worry about the extra insurance. Will you ever work with NASCAR? So which NASCAR team would you work for? I would work for Mellow Yellow and Coal Trickle. That's definitely our Superflow. Best regards in Denmark. Cat Motors, I love Cat Motors, but they're only for the older trucks. We got US to drive trucks. Sheldon, get a Cummins or a Detroit if they come in here, man. Uh-oh, my phone's going dark again. Might be getting hot. Let's turn up that. Like my screen went a little darker. Let's stand up here so we can get cooler. There we go. You guys can watch Pat McAfee with me. Is it bad Cummins motor to have a blow-by? Yeah, when you start getting more and more blow-by, that means your liners are starting to drop, which are the little inside of your pistons. And if you get blow-by, you're starting to get ready for the end frame. I use a app called Splice to do my editing. ELD, I use Stone Ridge out of California. It used to be called Zed, and then they got bought out. T-Dubs and the boys have to come to Rochester and get a load up here. Maybe we can have fun. Dave and Buster's. There you go. That'd be awesome, Ashley. Watching your videos inspire me to get my permit to join industry. Permit test tomorrow. Miami, Florida. There you go, Calvin. Congrats, man. What's up, Trucking with Pepe? Amy, how you doing? Coal Trickle. There you go. What do you think about Keep Trucking? I haven't seen Keep Trucking. Video projector are cool. There you go. What's up, SoCal? How you doing, man? Thanks for, that's the first time I was in one of your live feeds today, man. Somebody told me that on James Best you went live, and I've seen your name around, so it's cool. I like your info, dude. How much at in-frame cost? In-frame is going to range you from $18,500 to $25,000, depending on where you get it done and what you're getting. Mine cost me $13,700 and change, but I did it myself. My head alone was $5,800. Cat owns Cummins now. I didn't know that. Did not know that at all. Jeb Burton, what's going on, man? 388, a good truck, a little older, but yeah, it's a good truck. There you go, SoCal, thanks, man. Uber Freight. Uber Freight was all I used for my first like year, like 9 months of coming into the industry, because that's all that would mess with me. NASCAR driver, I don't really have a favorite NASCAR driver. I used to like Tony Stewart, because when he was driving, he had some unfortunate stuff happen. But why you went to? I didn't go to factoring. I just rep RTS because they give me money. They came to me and they said, hey man, if you just talk about us and rep us as your factoring company, everybody that signs up for us will give you $100, and everybody who signs up for a fuel card and signs up with our factoring will give you $200. I said, okay. So I don't use factoring, guys. I'm not going to rep it until you have to get it, but that's a company that's good. Short Hood 329, there you go. SoCal knows a lot about trucks, so any questions you got about trucks, talk to him. Amazon Relay. Amazon was great when it first popped off, but now I think they got a lot of their own drivers that they kind of got CDLs for that are coming in, so it's definitely not the way to go, if people say. Favorite drag racing driver? I used to love the old Budweiser car. I don't even know. Kenny Bernstein back in the day and John Force. I don't keep track of it anymore, though, so I don't know. I mean, I know John Force's daughter, I think, is running now, but Kenny Bernstein and the Miss Budweiser, the boat and the NASCAR, or the drag racer. 1320, I love 1320. I love Sheepy Race also. Look him up out of California. He does a lot of tuning on V10 motors and V12s. There you go, Brad, down to Dallas. But yeah, we're just talking about trucks, guys. For your first truck, get a plastic truck. You don't have to go brand new. Get some of the Cummins of Detroit. Get 500,000 miles or less. And UPS Coyote. When I ever talk about Coyote app, that is UPS. That's their brokerage. So yeah, UPS. I don't ever work with FedEx. And T-Dubs just had an email she sent me today. Puerto Rico, what's going on, Vicente? 2,500 national, close to 900,000 miles. Blow by, oil leaking. 20 grand. What's the engine on it? Is it a Cummins? 20 grand. You're gonna spend another 20 on the in-frame, man. So you know it's coming quickly, especially 900,000 miles. If it hasn't been in-framed, I'd walk away from that one unless you want to do the in-frame yourself, unless you're really mechanical and you can keep ahead of it. Would you get your own authority again? Of course I would. Zachary, getting my own authority has changed my life, man. Dale Jr. Yeah, I actually met Dale Jr. in Miami one time. He was a judge for a swimsuit competition. That Alonzo Mourning, him, and who else was there? Some other famous guy. Howdy, what's going on, BW? Thanks for that super chat. 1320. I'm wearing a shirt of it. There you go, Austin. Akron, Ohio. What's up, Robert? Truck with Pepe. Thanks a lot, bro. I failed my air brakes test for something dumb. I forgot. It happens to all of us, Pepe. Don't get mad, man. A lot of people in my CDL class, you just have to really calm down and pretend like the person's not sitting next to you and remember your steps and bleed them all the way down. Wait for them to go all the way up where the governor pops off at 110, 120, and it is. Don't feel bad, man. A lot of people do it. Johnny, I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Don't feel bad at all. Oh, it is a coming, so it depends on how mechanically inclined you are, man. Your in-frame is coming if it's not already been done. Check if it's got a new head, put it on it already. But the in-frame, man, I did it in a week, but if you're waiting for shop to do it, it could take a month. So have a backup plan. Definitely have a backup plan. Thanks a lot, SoCal. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for that 20. What part of SoCal are you in, man? I grew up in Anaheim, right off Brookerson Ball. My aunt lived in Buena Park. We used to go over there all the time, right by Knott's Berry Farm. I grew up like mile and a half from Disneyland, right on Brookerson Ball. We used to go to Huntington Beach and Newport all the time. Next appointment tomorrow. There you go, Prep. Just calm down, read over that. Once you get past that air brake, man, that's half the battle. So remember it, go over it in your head, get there early, do it again. I stalled the truck in my road test, forgot to switch to low side. There you go, road. Did they just look out the window and let you do it again? Keep going. Near LA. There you go, SoCal. How do you get CDL license? Austin, you get your CDL by going to take a permit test and then going to school. If you have somebody who can teach you, don't have to go to school. If you can learn everything with the pre-trip and the air brake test and driving a manual, if you want to have the manual endorsement, or you can just drive an automatics. Cummins your favorite? Yep, me too, but it's just because I don't want to do engine work. Mike Call, yeah. Woodland Hills, there you go. Woodland Hills is nice up there, J Monster. I was stationed at El Toro. There you go. Mountain Mississippi, we used to watch the Jets F-16s come in all the time with my uncles. We would go park on some street where they were coming on approach all the time. I live 1 hour from LA. Okay. You live up Santa Maria area by Magic Mountain? Nope, failed me. Oh, there you go, Rogue. They're like, sir, you cannot stall in the middle of the intersection. Come back tomorrow. New corners trying to get there. Operators, just wanted to let you know. Keep it up. Thanks a lot, 777. Try to start my own. There you go. Yeah, I mean, that's a good truck, 20 grand, but there's a reason it's 20 grand. So look for some of the APU under 500,000 miles. It'll come, man. Just be patient with it. I looked for my W9 for 4 months. And a guy named Steven Yusko, who comes in here a lot, he drives up here in PA a lot. He's from Pittsburgh. He said, hey, man, check this truck out. And it was exactly what I was looking for. It just happened to be white. Had an APU, had a Cummins. And they delivered it to me for free. Amy, yeah, I do watch JBG. I have his number. I talk to him every now and then. Light screen, it is not. Santa Clarita, there you go. I bought a 2003 Cobra one time off a guy in Santa Clarita. Awesome drop top black Cobra. 6NZ, it is, buddy, Gene, but just hard to find, man. They're all older. Platinum rebuild is going to cost you, but it's good. Severe storms, yeah. T's and P's for the middle of America right now. That's where you went to get yours. There you go. Simulator on. There you go. There you go. American Truck Simulator. Check it out. See, Pedasm as a backup plan. Do you have a CDL with a passenger endorsement? Passenger endorsement. What do you mean by that? Like, you have to have a passenger insurance for your insurance, but endorsement, I'm not sure about that. Cummins 908 V8. There you go. How much was my Shelby? I got lucky on that purchase also. I bought that car for $24,500 with 24,000 miles on it out of a place in Houston called Vroom. And I just wanted a white one. I wanted that red interior and red and black. I got really lucky on that car. They delivered it to me for $400 and it was everything I ever wanted. One owner car out of Texas. Never had any flooding, nothing like that. 2019 for 120,000. That's not bad. Marcus, that's pretty good. You're not going to get that depreciation on the 180,000, 185,000 off the bat. So try and talk them down, though, man. Everything's negotiable. But I mean, it is a bad market right now for buying a truck. It's a seller's market. Oh, if you're driving a bus, okay, Mike. Well, for bus driving, there you go. Manual explaining. I'm very good on the manual. There you go. Snow Runner PS4. Limo or passenger van. Okay, what year is it? Austin West. What year is what? Great Freight Sage. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for that super chat, buddy. Miss West Coast at all? I do miss the West Coast, man. It's a different time when I grew up out there. I mean, I was born in 80, so I left Southern California in 91, 92. Vanilla Ice was out. And it was great. You ride your bikes to the beach, ride your bike down to the bus, take it to the Huntington Beach. It was great, man. But it just got so overpopulated. It just changed a lot. Even Northern California, when I moved up there, it was great. There was some country out there because I live between like the country and like the city of San Francisco. So you could go like listen to some Tim McGraw, or you could go listen to some E40. It was a crazy dynamic of people, but it was great. I loved growing up there, but it's changed a lot. So many people moved there, but this is the first year in 50 years that more people have left California than have moved into it. Just getting bad out there. They need to kind of get back to normal, and I hope they do. It's a great part of our country, but it's just got some different things going on. Cherry Point, North Carolina. There you go. Second Mall. Do you need a down payment to get your insurance when you first start out? Yeah, you do. You need first and last, man. So it was like $3,200 for me just to start the insurance. And they take that before it would even go active. And I got lucky. My insurance went active within about a week or 4 days of my authority going active. TDI in Florida paid for my unemployment when I was. That's pretty cool, Mike Caldwell. That's awesome. Same way, no good anymore. Yeah, Vegas, California. People are just moving out of California, and so they're coming over to Vegas. They're coming over to Arizona. They're not bad people. They just, it's just different. It's changing that whole west of the U.S. BJ, what's going on, man? Thanks a lot for that super chat, man. Endorsement, passenger endorsement required for bus. Coleman, Alabama. Thanks, Billy Wade. Shows your TV is mounted. That's pretty cool. It's just, it's just mounted like there's a lip right here on these Volvos. So I wedged the factory mounts that would normally go on the bottom into the weather stripping up there, and never had a problem with it. It stays right up there. Drunken Gamer, thanks a lot for that super chat. Richmond, Kentucky in the house. What's up, James Brown? Donnie, what's going on? CDL. California, I would never live there. Yeah, it was great, man. I'll visit. I love San Diego. If I ever go to San Diego, I'll be at Shore Club right there in Mission Beach. Just gives you a real good beach vibe. Start a YouTube channel, Truth About Trucking, the name of the channel. Check it out, guys. Tracy Rogers. Truck with SFI. Okay. You ever haul fuel? No, I never haul fuel, Steven. I got my tanker endorsement. Never haul fuel, man. I went to Dry Box. I bought one, and it's been extremely good for me, man. I mean, this load right now is $3,700 on 650 miles. It's crazy. It is right before Memorial Day. I probably won't get nothing. If I get something, it'll probably be a short one tomorrow. Maybe a paper load out of, I'll probably deadhead almost all the way down to Virginia, because you got to think about Memorial Day. Things close Monday, so they're probably going to shut it down. Big need for it. Delaware here. What's up, Thomas? Truck with Dave cost $26K for a head turbo and hardware. Wow. That's a cat engine. There you go. But it's going to last them for a while. Not for hire. Connecticut here. What's up? Wisconsin. Keep on trucking. There you go. Setting the loves in Sydney, Ohio for 10 hours. What's going on, Jeremy? Hope you're reset, man. VA grant from workforce in my country for free. There you go, Todd. Even, yeah, Florida. People moving to Florida. Income tax, man. 13.1% income tax in California. 0% income tax in I cannot name a song besides Ice Ice Baby from Vanilla Ice. William, what city? Subscribe to Trucking with Pepe and see me struggle. We're not trying to see you struggle, Pepe. We'll check you out, man. T's and P's with Pepe tomorrow. He's retaking his brake test. He's going to get it done. He's going to get his CDL. I remember the day you got the W900. See the day I loved it. There you go, Josh. That was great to meet you, Josh. You were the first person I ever met as a subscriber in person. Buffalo, New York. What's up, Kyle? It's probably pretty up there right now. Yeah, I'm just a little bit south of you, probably 150, 200 miles. La Jolla, there you go. La Jolla, there's some big money up there, man. That's nice, right past Mission Beach. You love Las Vegas. There you go, Austin West. Florida's full, no entry. Going to Lake this weekend. Henry G, no, we're going to, we'll be in Charleston. We'll be in Charleston Monday through Thursday. We rented a pretty cool house. We're celebrating T-Dub's father's retirement, so if I get something as a load tomorrow, it has to deliver Monday morning because we're leaving out Monday. What's going on, Gary? Barrie, Ontario, what's going on, man? First truck was one I bought in 2000 Scania T180 143. 4 axles. Ooh, Pat McAfee's getting mad back there. That's awesome, Josh. It was great meeting you, buddy. What's up with the seats? Thomas, man, he says he can't get swayed, so I'll give him a couple more weeks and say, let's just cancel this because, hey, guy Diesel over there in Atlanta, he says, hey, go to my guy. He's got everything you need. I just have to go get the seats now from that guy and bring them all the way there. So hopefully he can get swayed, get those seats done. Because when the seats are done, I'll get the floors done. And then we'll just start messing with batteries, alternator. And my plates for this truck, I have to get them renewed again in August. I think I'm just going to renew this one and the W900 at the same time. So it's one less thing to worry about when they're going bad again or when they need to be redone. IRP plates. Hope you guys have a great time and celebrate. I think so, Henry G. We have a pretty cool house. And a couple of her dad's friends are going to come down with their wives, and it's going to be a good time. They're going to play some golf the first day, and then just hang out. We have like a really cool, it's a really nice house. It has a pool, and then there's the beach. So there's a hot tub pool, and then beach right in front of you. Really cool. Ottawa, Ontario, what's up, Krusty? Time where you have load in Virginia Beach, just be able to meet. There you go, Trevor. Yeah, my brother's up there, man, so I'll be definitely getting some more loads up there. Cali vibes. There you go, Truck with Peppy. Whenever I can get out there, man, with these kids, company driver. There you go, far out. Cali vibe. I would love to go back to California, but down the road, man. Lights green. Let's check it out, Mike. Mike's calling for the green light. Let's check out. I don't think so, because I haven't felt my trailer move, Mike. And no, we're still red. The trailer has not moved. They said they had a shift change going on. Can you get approved for better loads from load boards when your insurance is higher on your truck and trailer? The insurance, the amount you're paying, they don't care about that. They care about your CSA score. They care about how long you've been in business. I do golf, yeah, Henry G. I can actually golf pretty good. I'm not patient with my short game, but I can drive the heck out of that ball. My father-in-law likes to watch me hit it. He's like, you hit it so far. I'm like, got long arms, man. I'm 6'5". Know anything about Nova Lines? I don't, Don. Anybody else in here know about Nova Lines? Another subscriber in a truck stop in Wyethville noticed the logo on the hat and started a conversation. I thought, that's awesome, man. Get approved, better loads. Valdosta. I've been to Valdosta a couple times, man. I haven't been to that side of Georgia in a while. A lot of my loads, I've been really blessed because they need everything moved so bad that I can go just to Jacksonville or Orlando. If in a perfect world from where I live to go to Valdosta, I have to go like up over through Atlanta and back down, or come like awkwardly through Savannah and then cut across. I guess I could cut across from Jacksonville to like Lake City, but it's easier for me to go to Jacksonville and go to Orlando or like Daytona, those on the eastern side of Florida, because that's the side I live on. How you doing, crazy enthusiast? I'm doing great. Kenneth, what's going on? Recent CDL, graduated, passed endorsements last Friday, hazmat tanker. You got them all, man. Congrats, Matt. Now get out here, man. Looks green to me. I'll just pull the truck off, Mike. We'll see what happens. But my tires are still smushed a little bit, so I think we're still weighted down. Hard for new authorities to get loads, and it's not hard anymore with all these apps. Like that's part of the reason I went straight to my own authority, because I was Uber driving like a minivan, and then I saw Uber Freight come out. That was like the first thing that gave me like, okay, maybe I can do this, because it's an app. Because everyone's talking about, you're talking with brokers, you'll be a new authority, no one's going to work with you. But Uber Freight took you right off the bat. No days, you didn't have to wait 30 days, you didn't have to wait 90 days, because a lot of these apps, like JB Hunt was 90 days. CH Robinson was 30 days. The first load I took after only working with Uber Freight exclusively for like the first month was a CH Robinson load from Charleston back to Greenville. I'm waiting unless it's sleepy time. I hate waiting. There you go. It says all combinations. There you go. 63 in Syracuse. That's nice. Want to drive like a dad? There you go. Wytheville. Okay, I always thought it was Wyethville. Wytheville. But yeah, these drive and trailer prices are, yeah, they're really crazy. And the crazy thing about it is all these big companies that don't have enough drivers, they're all these, look at like all these drive vans are just sitting here. There's drive vans every receiver I go to. It's just a billion of them. I send you just truck and hat. Can you sign it? Of course, truck and pep, no worries, man. Yeah, but yeah, all these drive vans from these big companies, like if you go to Kimberly Clark, or you know, there's just a huge lot full of them, and it's not their fault. They normally want to have the drop and hook ready to go, so that's why they have all these trailers. But when you're trying to buy one, hard to get one. Got to say it right. Wytheville. All right, I'll work on it, Patrick. 90-day wait. I guess they just want to see if you're going to fail, if you're going to run your truck off a side of a road, that kind of thing. We're moving. The truck is moving. They're starting to work on me. Good. All right, they're getting those things off. Your mirrors are dirty. No, they're all right. My mirrors are all right. Well, that one's kind of dirty because the sun's shooting on it, but I squeegeed them. A lot of bugs out here these days. New Mexico 2020 National with the Cummins, and it's crappy. Yeah, that's got to be the X15 if it's 2020. I don't know, maybe it's got a bad breed, or maybe the person before didn't take care of it, but it should be a good motor, man. But the International, I've heard bad things. I've heard they've done better, these newer trucks, but who knows? Light's blue now. Those that not from here, it's kind of a running joke. There you go, Patrick. Wytheville, because every time I see it, I say why. Finally made it live stream. There you go, Ryan. Congrats, man. Buffalo, New York. You're right above me, man. I'm like Lock Haven, PA, off of 80. So not too far from you. It's beautiful up here, man. But it's, well, my truck's off. It was like 77 degrees. Get the Windex with ammonia. I got this stuff, man. Everyone should get this stuff. The little invisible glass works great. We're in a crappy old computer stuff. Yeah, I've heard that. A guy that I met at a receiver, he was like, I think it was a 2019 or 2020. He had transmission problems, and it was like a brand new truck. A few sensors, that's about it. There you go, Jeremy. See, it's the luck of the draw. Every car, there could be lemons out there, man. Depends on that person that was putting it together that week. They missed a couple wires, or they didn't put a connector in right. Something like that could head back south for the good weather. There you go, Ryan. Get back down, man. Because people are saying the middle of the U.S. is getting some tornadoes and stuff going on. 4 hours east of me. There you go, Gary. What's good, Drive? What's up, DC? How you doing, man? We're just hanging out here in PA, Lock Haven, delivering some techno melt. Does anybody know why the paper companies need techno melt? Like, I've delivered so much of it to First Quality. I don't know if they use it for diaper crystals or what they use it for, making paper towels or something, but they need techno melt. I'm in the Carolinas every weekend. Hopefully meet you one day. There you go. I'm Supreme. Good night. You'll see my Volvo running around. I'll be running the Volvo probably for the next 2 months until hopefully we get our seats for the W9 and get the floor done, and we can just start having that thing out there too. I'm probably going to switch between them. Like this run, if I had the choice of the W9 or the Volvo, I would take the Volvo. Better fuel mileage. Doesn't pull hills as good, but the fuel mileage up here for 650 miles. If I'm taking a load down to Florida, I'm bringing the kids, bringing the T-dubs, I'll take the W9. Rain-X water repels off the glass. I got Rain-X too. I love it. Henry G. DPF brings a lot of check engine lights, any brand. It does, Gene. They're getting better at it. Cas Gear personalized shirt is great. Awesome. So send me a picture, man. If you email justtruckandwife@gmail.com, I'll put you in the video, man. Just send me your name and I'll start putting more pictures. I haven't got much pictures of merchandise lately. Pull refrigerant. You can pull a dry or refrigerant and have any pay for washout if you turn on the fridge. There you go, Rob. Yep. I just never got into the reefers, man. Driven. Have you been to Canada? Never been to Canada. I've been Buffalo, though. I've been looking across it. I went to the Niagara Falls when I was up there in Buffalo, but never crossed the border, man. I don't know all the Rain-X for the last race. There you go. You prefer short runs or just? I prefer whatever. I mean, like I was telling this guy, my broker for C.H. Robinson, when I booked this load, I was like, hey man, I'm trying to just stay around. We're going to be leaving for, he knows my personal life. I talked to him a lot about it and talked to him about his dogs, and he just went back into the office and stuff. But he's like, hey man, I really need someone moved. They'll pay. And I said, okay, well, let's see what we can do. And it was a great rate, so I took it up here. But I like to just be 200, 300 miles from the house. Techno Melt is used as the glue for paper. Okay, there you go. That's why they're using it. So I got big old 50-gallon drums lined in here for 36,000 pounds, and that's what they're using. T-Dubs is back. How's your dad doing? What run do I like? I love the Florida run. I like Jacksonville and back, or like Savannah and back. Like right now, I can get $1,500 to Savannah, $1,500 bucks back, $3 grand in 2 days, and it's just a quick, easy run, flat land most of the way once you get out of Carolina. Easy on the truck. Videos. You're welcome, Kevin. Looking at trucking channel, they tell me a lot. Any questions you got, Kevin, let me know, man. C.H. Robinson's app is I have to look at my phone, but it is gray with orange. Just look up C.H. Robinson, but C.H. Robinson. What's it called? But they have two of them. They have like a driver version and then their app-based one. And T-Dubs just emailed me today. I guess Schneider. Did any of you guys use? Thank you a lot, T-Dubs, for saving me some. Come on, Freddy 10-4. My dinner was a big hit. Awesome, T-Dubs. Good playing with the boys. It was, oh, there you go. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Schneider, I guess T-Dubs is tell me has a new app, or maybe it's been out for a while. It's free. I forgot what it's called, Freight something, but I'm gonna look at that one. Maybe download that. No experience training. Look for a company near you, man. Look, everyone gives Swift a bad rap. Werner is all these big ones. Schneider, Werner, Swift. Even JB Hunt, I don't know if I'd do them, but talk to those recruiters, call those companies, see what they're offering right now. They're all going through the roof with their pay rate, and if they even offer to negotiate to get your school paid for free, they need drivers like crazy. So if they're saying, hey, we need you to sign a 1-year contract, say I'll sign a 6-month contract, and I want this much per mile. Navisphere, there you go. Freight Power. Does Ted, do you use Freight Power? So yeah, negotiate. Anything close to your house, though, try to get a terminal. Like my house where I live, there's a bunch of terminals right there in off 85. So if I was going to go with the company, there's a lot of them I could go with that have terminals there. So if you want to come home, if you're a single guy, you're young, and you want to make some money and stay out for 3 months, do it. You'll make some money. Save up as much as you can in this market. Get your own truck. Start learning your truck. Every time something breaks, every time it goes in that shop, every time a DPF sensor needs to be replaced, go learn what it is. Ask that mechanic to show you. CRST, I've seen them too. They're a good one. Wilmington, what's like out there? Thinking about taking a vacation out there. Wilmington's beautiful. I would go to Charleston. That's where we're going. But if you're closer to North Carolina, if you're coming down from the northeast, it might be a shorter drive. But what's it called out there? The Outer Banks? Oh, that's beautiful. I've seen pictures. I've never been though, so I can't give you a personal experience, but I can give you a personal experience on Charleston. Awesome. Good little nightlife vibe. Little couple of beach bars. There's a hotel right on the water. Folly Beach. It's really cool little pier right there. Good vibe. And then we're staying like Isle of Palms. It's like the ritzier. We rented a real nice house, so it's pretty cool out there. Big hit, Justin Mount. Going to be water. And there you go. Oh man, Western Express. I got my start. They were taking, yeah. They're Western Express. They're out of Tennessee, also, right? So if you're based out of there, you get home a lot. All those big companies just negotiate. I mean, you don't have to. They're going to say, "Oh, your school cost us $8,000. We're going to need to get that back from you working for us for a year and a half." Like, no, I'm going to make you. I know how much you guys are making off these loads. You might have contract freight or anything. Just know your worth. Like I say, you can negotiate. Oak Island, Southport is just south of Wilmington. One of the best places in the country for vacation. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Ryan. Good information. Good rate for power only. Right now, like JB Hunt keeps emailing me saying I'm paying like $1.80 a mile, $2.30 a mile for my region. So, and again with that, you can negotiate the power onlys too. You can go on the JB Hunt app. If you have power only bobtail insurance and you're set up with your own authority, whatever, you can negotiate those loads just like I negotiate with my own trailer. You can say, okay, I'll take your trailer. You guys are pushing this for 800 bucks, 250 miles. I'll do that for 1250, and they're going to take it. Have any other projects in mind for the OBS? I'm doing the steering wheel, Stony. I'm gonna get it dyno tuned and get the AC redone or get AC hooked up. There's one line I had to cut that went to the condenser in the front, and I can't get it off. It's right on the firewall. I know if I strip it or bend that aluminum side, I might have to put some heat on it, but I'm probably taking it to my buddies at Sunrise Auto, who's a good friend of T-Dub's dad, and have them get it off. Just maybe let them work their magic on it, because I can't get. The wrench size is like a 20 millimeter, which I don't have for an open end. And just need that off. Want the AC all hooked up, the steering wheel on. I'll definitely probably get a hood on it before I get rid of it, or we give it away, or maybe I'll keep it if someone wants just the cash prize. But I don't have a CB in this one, 777. I have a CB in a W9, but I'll use that when I get it in there. I should get one in this one. I mean, it has a spot for it. There's actually a little greeting card that T-Dubs gave me one Halloween, how we fit together, but that's where the CB should be. But never had one in there. Microphone when taken, when talking. No, I don't use microphone. It's all just the iPhone 12. One thing my dad has done to me over the years is try to show me as much stuff as possible with different things. Yeah, it saves you a lot of money. If you know how to do different stuff, or you know what's wrong with your personal vehicle or your air conditioner in your house, save you a lot of money. CBs are great. Yeah, I just never had them. The one that I have heard, there's just too much squelch, and I don't like the back and forth chit chat, but it is good for traffic ahead, stuff like that. Yeah, but Josh Jeffers, I try to teach my boys everything and anything about how everything in this world works, because I didn't get a lot of that from my mom and dad were separated, so I didn't move with my dad till I was 12, and he was working a lot, so I didn't get a lot of. I almost killed myself one time changing the springs on my IROC Camaro because I wanted to lower it. I'm pretty sure I put the front spring in the back and the back spring in the front, so it was kind of like offset, but the first spring I took out, it like jumped out of the spring compressor and flew right past my head, almost took off my head. I was like, oh. I just didn't have any guidance, so I'm really going to teach my boys everything I know about anything, and it's probably going to be electric cars by then anyways, but maybe they'll still have springs. They can lower them, do different stuff to them. Did you find out a problem with the APU and the W900? Just the on-off button. It could be the batteries, but it just was kicking on and off. I have to learn the interface with it, because this is a Thermal King. I've learned everything about this. I've taken the whole thing apart myself down there and put it back together. Serviced it 3 times now with changing all the filters and the oil. But I don't know this one. What's it called? Forget what it's called. Rig Master or something like that. So I got to learn. I think they're out of business. So I was actually thinking about that. Clearly no guidance to IROC. I've had like 3 IROCs. Great videos. Thanks a lot, Willie. I still have an 89. There you go. My first one was the 87 and my second one was the 86. And then I had a 91. Wasn't an IROC. It was a Z28 still. It was a drop top. I loved it. And it's just buying a used truck. Yeah, Sebastian. Cummins or Detroit Motor. because those Cummins motors comes in all lines of trucks except the Freightliner, I believe. Except I believe the Freightliner is really rare, just like the Volvo is really rare. But you can find them, but they have to be spec'd that way. Detroit or Cummins motor, or old cat if you're going to go older, and try to go 2015 or newer, so your emissions stuff is got most of the bugs out of it. You're still going to have problems with emissions. You're always going to have problems. It's a 1300 degree heating up element of a canister putting soot through it, so it's going to have problems, but it'll have less problems than the older ones. Drop the bottom end with less than 500,000 miles. I think they had a warranty. There you go. Issue with the DPF ACM computer radiator. That's a lot of stuff right there, trucking with Cliff. That's what's going to happen. It's a used vehicle, but it's been taken care of. Hopefully, it's been serviced a lot. It's under 500,000 miles. Typically, you're going to have an in-frame at high 7, low 800,000 miles. Maybe you'll get to 900. You'll be lucky to get to 1 million. But where are all the drive ends? That's right. The drive ends are all sitting in front of us with the company names on them. No one's pulling them. 60. Okay, you got a Sanders 60K on it. Sits in the garage. 5.7. There you go. That's awesome, man. FMCSA extends the COVID-19 waiver till August. I saw that, yeah, for hours of service. Houston next week, hopefully find something. There you go, Sebastian. Just look at, don't be in a rush. Don't think that the $10,000 less price is great for that PACCAR motor, the Max Force. No, don't do that. Wait for the right truck. If you don't find anything that doesn't fit, just keep looking. Something will pop up. A lot of good trucks in Tennessee, out here in the Southeast. A lot of good trucks in Texas. I would stay away from the Northeast. Stay away from the snow and the rust. Hemi and a Dodge pickup like it did with the OBS. Henry G, the dang LS motors are just so easy to work with. That's why we do them. That's why a lot of people do them. But you could do it. You could definitely do a Hemi too. RC648 had a 305 HO. There you go. That's awesome, Ryan. I would love to find an IROC with a factory 5-speed. I would love. Signed an 800 million contract. You in the right path. There you go. That's awesome, man. Can you wish Thomas and Tabitha happy birthday? Happy birthday, Thomas and Tabitha. How you doing? Happy birthday. You're almost a June baby like me. My two nephews are going to be 3 years old on the 1st of June. And I will be in my first birthday in my 40s in June for me. Gonna be I was 40 last year. We spent I can't believe that, T-Dubs. That was almost a year ago. We were in Clearwater, Florida for my 40th. That's awesome. Bunch of your videos, very nice, guy and family. Thanks a lot, Mike. Get a Hellafant. There you go. Hellafant. What is that? I love those Hellcats, man. Carbon copy your life, Justin, incorporating tonight. There you go, El Rooney's. Caught down a little high from Roswell, Georgia. What's going on, Georgia? PACCAR engine, 51,000. What do you think? Don't get the PACCAR, man. Just stay away from it. 777. It's just, there's not a lot of people that work on it. The Cummins motor, you can get parts anywhere in the nation. You can get anybody to work on it anywhere in the nation. The same thing with the Detroit, but even more so the Cummins. The Cummins just more prevalent across the whole nation. So anywhere you go, Hellcats are sick, but they're still so pricey. Maybe when they come down a bit. Same swap as you in an S10. There you go. A lighter truck, man. You got some more power. Cummins gang. There you go. It's not that it's just like, oh, Chevy, Ford, any kind of competition. It's just, it's easy to get the parts for. It's easy to work on. A 1990 L1E. There you go. Ryan, you got all the cool stuff, man. Brunswick, Canada. What's going on, Scott? Yeah, I would love to have another IROC one day. Just maybe one day if we get a bigger piece of land or somewhere I have a shop, I'll be able to buy more cars, but I can't have any more cars right now. I'd have to get rid of the Cobra. And I just love the Cobra. It's a turnkey, goes 25,000 miles on it, and when I want to go fast, it goes fast. Hopefully the truck gets done too, the monster truck. 777, you're welcome, man. Oh, I wish we were done. We need a drive-through fast food window. Rush truckers, there you go. It's a step bigger than the Demon. Really? That's the hell of it, huh? I think I heard maybe about that coming out. That's crazy. They just keep stepping it up. How much horsepower can you get before people start wrapping around poles? What's they're already doing? 1,000 horsepower is too much for most drivers out here. Thanks a lot, man, Nick, for I love my Cobra, man. That's just, when I saw those cars come over you with a semi yet, I'm surprised Toyota hasn't come over. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they do. They don't have a full-size truck forever. The Tundra came out, what, in 03? Bro, I'm hitting the road, but Steven, have a good one, man. Happy early B-Day. Don't see you back on before then. Have a good day. You too, man. We'll be back. We'll probably be live Saturday. We don't go to the beach if I'm home. We'll go to the beach for a while, so I'll see you guys then. Safe travels, though, Steven. Eastern Tennessee, what's going on, Jeff? 86. That's awesome, man. Monte Carlo. There you go. Did you get it? Are you getting a 5.3 in there? Get an LS1. What are you getting in? A 6.0? Be awesome if you get a little LSA in there. Got another Peterbilt guy over here. We are still red. They're slowly taking them off. Say fleet maintained, run for the hills. There you go. Yeah, mine was fleet maintained. They did a pretty good job from Ryder. Charge your AC. That's in today's video, Dr. ME. I actually show everyone that doesn't know anything about charging an AC. I charged it up and it's been ice cold ever since. My APU must be super tight connections because I've never had to recharge it. It's been ice cold ever since I put the new compressor on when I first bought the truck 3 years ago. But I did a new compressor on here when I did the in-frame, and I did a new dryer. I took apart the box, put a new, what's it called? Not evaporator in there. And it's got a leak somewhere. I think it's a Schrader valve on the low side because I do have a lot of green dye inside the cap. So that's in today's video once I get it listed and once I get it going. TR6 302, there you go. Talk about overpowered. That's awesome, man. Stacked dead trailer, 2013 or newer. I think flatbeds are not that hard to get right now as dry vans, man. I think there's still a lot of them out there. 455 and a Cutlass, there you go. LS1, there you go. Hennessy, it makes some awesome stuff, man. Their new C8 Corvette's pretty cool too, and the new Z06. I can't wait for that to come out. It's going to be a heck of a car. It's probably going to be $150,000, but there you go. RC648, great tunes. Yeah. What's up, Jesse Lewis? How you doing, man? We're just waiting to get unloaded. We're still red light. Once we're loaded, we already got our bills. We already submitted our paperwork. We still got probably less than 4 hours now left on our clock that we can actually roll. Get down out of the mountains and get back to the 81, like probably, I don't know, maybe Winchester, Virginia if we're lucky. Maybe we can get back to exit 205. 2008 drive in a couple of days ago, 40 grand. That's so crazy. I bought this thing for $19,500 and had brand new brakes. It's 2014. It's crazy. It's just, they know people were getting into the industry. Any tips up in your authority, Scott? Yeah, get your bank account first, get your LLC. Get your LLC, go to the bank, get a bank account, like a $500, get a big bank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. Only reason I say that is don't get a credit union is because you're gonna have easier access to it across the nation. Blowouts from hot Florida roads, keep your tires the same inflation, keep all your tires the same PSI, it'll stop blowouts. So, like my trailer has the Henderson air system, which keeps them all inflated at the same PSI. That's the biggest thing that'll make a tire pop is if one's high PSI, one's low, the other one will heat up, and then that's what make it blow quicker than usual. Talking about getting your authority though, FMCSA, start learning that website. Everything you need to file is there. You can do it yourself. I paid somebody $800. I paid DAT $800 when I first started because I didn't know what, I knew the different terms, UCR, Bach 3, I didn't know what they meant. Now I know what they mean and how you do file them every year, but every state's different. But definitely set up an LLC, think of a name you want, check if that name is taken already on the FMCSA website. And there's be little variants you can do. You can add freight, you can add logistics, you can add all these different names. But get your bank account, get your LLC, get an EIN. It's super easy. Go to irs.gov and it'll give you an employment identification number. And then start doing the FMCSA stuff. Get a drug consortium near you. Look up drug testing and around your area. Set yourself up for that. It's not that hard. People make it seem like it's way easier, harder than it is. And then after a year, keep your nose clean, get your ELD, pick the right truck, Cummins or Detroit. Save up 30% down payment, go look for that truck, hopefully it has an APU, and then start shopping insurance. Probably shop insurance before you start looking for a truck. Think about the truck you want and then shop insurance, because that's going to be a big thing. If you have a bad driving record, your insurance might be not obtainable. You might have to lease on with somebody until that drops off your record for your MVR, because they do like a 10-year MVR. Lose a steer could be really bad. Yeah, Matt in Mississippi, keep your steer tires brand new. I change them every year. I'm doing good, Cody, thank you. Corvette assembly plant, yeah, Bowling Green, Kentucky. I've never been, but I want to go. Do not touch NC vehicles, especially used one. Okay. There you go. I'm going to be leased on with someone. There you go, Sebastian. Yeah. If your insurance is high or something, sometimes that's the only way to go. So just try and find a good company or a good person, a smaller company that takes care of you and let you dispatch yourself. Yeah, MD, the Volvo is a great motor. I just don't know about the service on it and like redoing it. Like if you know the motor and you have a good mechanic that works on it, then you're good. But I don't have a Volvo mechanic or anybody I know works on it. But I was actually thinking about getting a Volvo when I first started with the Volvo motor, and then more and more people pushed me towards the Cummins, and I'm glad I got one. But the Volvo's not a bad engine, just Cody, sorry about your dad, man. T's and P's. Hennessy, friend of mine, Exorcist Camaro, 1,000 horsepower, scary to drive. Yeah, so any of those cars, Hellcat scary to drive with that red key. It's crazy, crazy. They had a shift change, and I think they're just taking their time. R&S trucking, we got a little day cab Pete backing in over there. There you go. Michael B, what's up? My rebuild, my head was $5,800. I got a brand new head. I was lucky to get one. They're not that, parts are scarce right now. But all together out the door with the overhaul kit and my rebuild and a couple of new belts, new hoses, different things I did to it. I was out the door $13,800, $13,700 and change. But I did it myself, so I saved myself all the labor. If I would have paid them to do it, probably would have been about $22,000 to get the in-frame done, and it would have took a little longer because I got it done in 6.5 days. Close took kids 20 years ago. Waco, there you go. Yeah, you can get your authority if you don't have a truck. Easy. I mean, it's just your numbers, your MC and your DOT. You don't have to have the truck. Your authority goes active. You would have to sign people on and stuff. It's a little bit. It's not recommended because I don't know. I don't have any people under my authority because it's more liability. Someone crashes, something goes on, insurance claims, your insurance goes up, even if it's not your fault. It's just one of your driver's faults. So stuff to think about. 1.2 on your D12. That's awesome, man. That's really good. Never been in frame. That's awesome. Hello, brother. Cruising at 85. My day's going good, man. Hope you're doing good too, Kevin. Stay away from that dang Charlotte to Greenville traffic. I can't wait for that construction to be done. I dread that every time I get a load going to Charlotte. I'm like, oh, I got to go through 85 traffic because it goes to 2 lanes and it's just bad. I'm up in PA, man. I'm by Lock Haven. Change the sensors on your Cummins motor to keep out the check engine light. Far out, there's one, the pressure sensor on your intake. Change that one out. Cam position sensors. Just not many sensors that go bad on the truck. If it does, it'll throw you a code, and you pretty much can look through and tell which one it is. So, but I changed that. What's it called? It's like $50. The one that goes right on top of your intake. It tests the pressure of your intake and your temps. Trevor Lawrence is the truth in the NFL. There you go, Soul. But yeah, I change that every year or less, just to be sure, because that gives your computer reading on how much air is going into your motor. There you go, Kevin. Just passed it. Just past the traffic. Yeah, at least you're on the other side now. But now slow down when you're going through Greenville. Don't go over 60 because the DOT will pull you over, man. Take care of the equipment like you do. That's right, Henry G. Rates are still real good, Leon. We got $3,700 on 650 miles, man. Right down the road from there. There you go. I don't know if I'll make Winchester tonight, man, but I'm gonna try, depending on when that light turns green, to get down the mountain. A few other American truck driver YouTubers, Englishman, trucking in the U.S. all content, provide good such information. Thanks a lot, Alan, for watching, man. W9 update. We're still waiting on sits. Not a fuel pressure sensor, Marvis. It's an intake pressure sensor, like the temperature and the amount of air boost going into that motor. 98 degrees in Scottsdale, man. Hit the pool, man. I do not cook in a truck, Pepe. I'm not a cooker. You can ask W9, or not W9, T-Dubs. I don't cook that much, man. I cook very few things. I should more, but no. I haven't got that, Michael B. If you find out a price on those, man, I want those windows replaced. Yeah, you can purchase warranty after you purchase a truck. Yep, a lot of these stuff, but make sure you understand what they cover. A lot of times they won't cover a lot unless it's like you'll get little things that'll go out and they won't even touch it, or they'll help you with the percentage of it. Sometimes it's better just to pay it out of pocket instead of paying 10 grand for a warranty. Lights orange now, Mike Caldwell. Mass airflow. It's like a mass airflow, Georgia. I have the box in my underneath my sleeper, all the extra parts. It's not a mass airflow. It's called something else. It's like a map sensor. I don't forget what it is, but it gets a little tiny sensor with 4 little openings and a circle in the bottom. And it goes right in your intake, and this little clamp holds it down. It's like $50. 2 fighter jets fly over the weekend festivities. That's awesome, Energy. It's like a map sensor, yeah. There you go, Perry. Different, I've heard it. Yeah, but it's called something different. Cook on a grill, do you? Yeah, I cook on a grill, but I don't know. I'm just not a big cooker, man. I got a smoker I've never even used in the backyard. It's a Oklahoma Joe's. Awesome grill. It's a propane and a smoker. Never even used it. Not a big... T-Dubs and I just order food a lot. But intake manifold pressure sensor, yeah, it's like that far out. It's called something else, though. It's a Cummins part. I forget what it's called, though. but it's like a mass airflow map sensor. Light's orange now. Volvo for me. There you go, man. Thanks to the channel. How many brokers turned you down for loads in the early days? Gary V, the first 6 months, man, it was like you were dealing with a lot of broker agents. You weren't dealing with the carrier reps, the sales reps for the big accounts. They didn't trust you yet. So I'd say your first year, you're going to not be turned down for loads. You're just not going to have the full spectrum of all the good loads available to you. But after that, yeah, JB Travels has, what's his name? I watch him too. I forget his name. But he's his buddy down there that does his stuff for him too. Not a knock sensor, no. Ever come to Boston? Kevin, my first year I did go to Boston. Did the OBS dynoed yet? Not yet, man. We're probably going to get that done once the AC's on there. What was the money like for you first year? It was still good. I still made, how much money did I make the first year? 160 something thousand I still made, but I worked a lot. I was always out. I still came home and tried to make loads go buy the house, but I was home just for a little bit. Said hi to the kids, hi to T-dubs, and then kept going. Gary, I have no idea when the W9's gonna be ready, man. I hope soon. You ever wrap your trail like Smoking the Bandit? That'd be pretty cool. We're still, yeah, long haul area. There you go. We're still waiting on seats, man. Terry's trim shop has my seats and my couch, and he says he has all the leather. He has them all ripped up open already, new foam, but he has not had the suede that's gonna go in the middle, right here with the diamond stitch all the way down it. Doesn't have it. 160 gross. Last year we did 211 gross, just trucking. That was our best year yet, was 211 last year, just gross. Smoked turkey real good, there you go. But yeah, first year was 160, second year was like 197 or something, and last year was 211. Do you pay to park overnight truck stops? 777, I try to not. Like last night I stayed at 205 exit and they had a bunch of non-reserve spots that were still open. That was gross, Scott. Where do trailers come down in price? I don't know, man. Rates aren't coming down, truck prices aren't coming down, trailer prices aren't coming down. I don't know if they're gonna make any more trailers. Seems like the reason that this has gone like this is because Amazon's trying to buy a bunch of drop and hook trailers, so they're pretty much taking up a lot of the market of new trailers. So everyone that wants a new trailer is getting a little older one, so that's why they're so crazy. 300 this year? No, I don't think 300 this year, no. We don't work enough. I try to go home a lot, so I mean, if we really pushed it, we could probably get to mid-2s, but I don't think 300. That's a lot. For owner-operator, best truck for owner-operator is the best motor. Cummins or Detroit, been taken care of, has an APU. That's the best truck. So you can get a Freightliner, you can get a Volvo, you can get a Peterbilt, Kenworth, anything like that. But try to get those two motors. Fayetteville, what's going on? 379 Hood Life. Watching from New Zealand. There you go. Gary, yeah, I can't wait for my new truck too, man. If you ain't earned, the wheels ain't turning. That's right. Don't forget to hit the like. Thanks a lot, Georgia. What's typical gross to net ratio? I have no idea. It's ridiculous right now. It is. You just name your price. You can get 1,500 bucks on 200 miles right now, easy. IMAP. There you go. Manifold absolute pressure sensor. There you go, Perry. You get the prize, man. Mileage wise, I'm supreme. What do you mean mileage wise? Long haul Larry. That's his name. Is this still live? This is still live, Joe. We're still going. Well, we've been going for a while. That's how long our require a certain year or new trailers. No, you're supposed to get a trailer that's under 10 years old. So like mine will be 2024, will be 10 years old. But out of 3 years being out here, only my first year, 3 different shippers asked how old my trailer was, but they didn't check anything. They don't check your paperwork. They don't check nothing. They just look at it inside the back of it. If it's clean, if it's not completely like deteriorated and the walls are falling down, there's holes in the roof, they don't really care. Lights purple. There you go. Pakistan, bro. What's going on, Jim? Amazon loans going to Mars. They are. But yeah, that's what your trailers have to be. 10 years. Oh, we're green. Mike Caldwell, you're the man, dude. You made me look. Let's go get our wheel chalk out of here. God bless you guys. Thanks for coming in. I'll do this more often. We'll try and talk more about just stuff that's going to help you guys get out here and hopefully get one of these dry box trailers for under $40,000. Hopefully 20 grand like I paid for mine. Come on, come out of here. Hey, there we go. God bless you. I'll probably get a video later tonight. I have one for today, but I got to edit it. And right now I'm going to try and use all my clock to get back towards T-dubs. So hope you guys have a great Memorial Day. If I don't see you before then, I will be live this Saturday if, God willing, I'm not somewhere away from T-dubs. And thanks for stopping in today. And let's do more of this soon enough. See you later, guys.